Anusha Panda from the CS department. Now, if you may have noticed, this is a formal event. And when you speak in a formal event, you have to have a great introductory statement to the catch people's attention. And I happen to not have an introductory statement. So I'll begin with 3 points. One, I love to sleep. I prioritize nothing over sleep because I'm a college student in the age of online class, but I sacrifice my sleep today for this event, which means I care. So, brownie points. Second, people tell me that when they look at me, they're looking at a brick. But in my defense, I'm brimming with emotion. So, if you think otherwise, you need to go get your eye checked, buddy. And third, I don't like to tell stories because I don't have anything to be embarrassed of. You've heard people speak of their embarrassing stories before me, and you'll hear you'll hear people speak about their embarrassing stories. But I don't have an embarrassing story because I'm clearly better than them. But people evolve, and I've evolved, and I was like them. I was embarrassing a year back, mid 2020. JEE Advanced आने वाला था, 2 महीने थे, and I've stopped studying because that's what you do when the government gives you 100 years to study. We just stopped studying. And I kept dreaming about getting into an IIT. I would keep thinking, यार मैं IIT Bombay जाऊंगी. नहीं, मैं IIT Delhi जाऊंगी. नहीं, मैं IIT Roorkee जाऊंगी. And I would keep searching about those places and all the cafes that we are going to with my friends. And now I'm here, so we know how that went. But like I said, I didn't want to say my story, but what do you do when you get hung up in peer pressure? You do what they are doing. So let's get on with it. Let's get on with my extremely embarrassing story 1 year back when I was an idiot. I was not studying, like I said, and my parents caught up on that. And they told me, you know what? You need to get your shit together. We need to see you as an IITian. And if you don't, we will kill you. So I was like, yeah, I also want to go to an IIT. Sure, tell me. And they said, you need spiritual guidance. So we have a yoga program coming up. We've signed you up for this. So you need to get off your ass and go attend those classes. I was like, sure, whatever. The yoga program had a WhatsApp group, and that's when you know it's legit, when there's a WhatsApp group. So I was like, fine, that seems fine. There are 40 people. I don't think it'll be that bad. Our first session was about a week after I'd registered, and according to our tutor, it was going to be really chill, really soft, and no pressure sort of a thing. And I thought, yeah, sure. But it was no pressure allegedly. We were told we need to turn on your cameras for the entirety of this event and no exceptions. Because what's the point of a yoga program if you join the meeting, go back to sleep, and the only person actually doing it is the tutor? So we complied. We started giving our introductions, and it took us about 30 minutes to end it because people got caught up in gupshup. Some people knew each other, so we took a lot of time to get to business. That's yoga. We had about 90 minutes left by then, and we had to do 6 beginner level poses. Our tutor told us it's no big deal, everyone can do it. You don't need to be flexible to do yoga. And it turned out great because by the third pose, everybody was stiff, everybody had cramps, everybody was tired, and no one could put up with this shit. So they told him, you know what, we need a break. We need a break of 15 minutes. We'll go and we'll come back. No guarantee, but give us a break. And he said, no, I will not. But there is one pose that you should try out. That's the Shavasana. You can do that for 15 minutes and that'll be your break. Now, what is a Shavasana? It's like meditation for lazy people. You you lay down on the floor and you do absolutely nothing. You think of absolutely nothing. That's what it is. And up until that point, I had been doing everything on the floor because I didn't have a mat. I still don't. But for this, I relocated to my bed. And this Shavasana that was supposed to last for 15 minutes somehow lasted an hour for me. Then I wake up, look at my screen, and it says the meeting has ended. And my first reaction was great, great, awesome. I didn't want to be a part of this anyway. But then I notice the flash right beside my cam, and it's glowing, and I get an inkling. Oh, wait, I think something is wrong. And I check my phone. I turn off my cam. I check my phone. I have multiple missed calls. I can see I have multiple DMs in my WhatsApp. I have 1,000 group tags. And when I check, I get my name constantly, Omisha, 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 Omisha. I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Close my phone, turn off my laptop, and I wish I could detach myself from society and kill myself. So the first step to do that is to go to bed and try to sleep. I couldn't. I needed some closure. I knew something horrendous had happened to me, but I needed some closure. So I went to go check my WhatsApp. I scrolled down immediately because I can't have so many heart attacks at the same time. So I just typed, "Hey guys, what's wrong? What's up? Why am I popular now?" And they give me a timestamp and they just say, "You know what, just check the recording, you'll know what's wrong." And I check the recording, and I'm in the middle of the screen, just like I am now, I guess. I'm in spotlight, and I'm sleeping, like Sleeping Beauty. And it's so terrible to watch yourself be in such a vulnerable position, and you don't even know you're in that position. The tutor is calling my name. "Wake up, dark angel. Wake up." Clearly not waking up. So he moves on to do yoga poses, and the class moves on with him. So I'm in there sleeping, and people around me are bending their backs, putting their butts in the air. Someone is pulling a hamstring somewhere, and I'm right in the middle, like the eye of a cyclone, an embodiment of serenity. And I couldn't take the humiliation. You know, there are times when you feel, why didn't just someone slit my throat right now? That's how I felt. I wanted to slit my throat and, ah, just go away. I couldn't. So I removed myself from the WhatsApp group, removed myself from everywhere where my name was there and those people knew. And I vowed to never, ever, 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 ever attend an online class. But look what has come back to haunt me again. My life is great, guys. My life is great. Thank you.